All right, hi guys, it's Larry, and I'm gonna go over week two content. This week we didn't do much different stuff than what we did in week one. It was mostly review, but the week one video I noticed doesn't have information about connecting your domain to your EC2 instance, so I thought I'd go over that very quickly. So, first thing you might want to do if you don't have a domain already, you want to go to Route 53, and so starting in the AWS Management Console, you can just find services here, Route 53. And if you don't have a domain registered yet that you can use, you can buy one here. I'm going to go through some of the steps, but not all of them because I have my domain already, but it should be fairly intuitive how to do it. So once you open up this page, you'll see like register domain right here. So just type in, whatever domain you want, and we can see, whether it's available or not. So yeah, so in this case, testdomain1.com, surprisingly is actually not available, but say you wanted that name, but maybe not .com, you can get like testdomain1.net. You just add that to cart. From there, there's a couple of steps you can go through. You go through contact details, you go through verify and purchase. Here's an option that asks you if you want to automatically renew your domain name. You can choose to enable it, disable it. It's up to you. And then just agree to this, and then you complete your order. So, assuming now that you've bought your domain and you've received the confirmation email that Amazon assigned it to you, um, there's a few more steps you have to do. I'm going to go through this assuming that you have your EC2 instance running already and you've done all the steps in week one. If you haven't done that, I would go back and look at that video and go through the steps to make sure nothing's missing. Okay, and so now you want to go to the dashboard area for the Route 53 console. So this is the page where we initially were, and from there you can go to hosted zones. And to connect your EC2 to your new domain, you have to create a new record set for your hosted zone. So right now we have one for this domain, and we click on it. We go to create record set. All right, and name here is really up to you. I usually leave this blank. What you do need to keep in mind about your name is that it's sort of like a prefix to your domain. So any name you put in here, you'd have to also type into your domain in order to work. So for example, if you put test here, then you'd have to go to test lawrencehahn.com in order to actually access the EC2 instance. So it's asking for type here. We want to use our IPv4 address. If you assign an elastic address to your EC2, you can use that, or otherwise, if you had it automatically assigned, you can use the IPv4 that Amazon gives you. But either way, it should be around here. And just copy that to the clipboard. And most of these values can stay as default. You can experiment with them to figure out, if you want something different. But generally, yeah, we stick with 300, a simple routing policy, and then hit create. So from here, you'd want to wait about a minute or two in order for your IP to actually be connected to the domain that you've got. Let's just check to see if it works right now. Here, I see the message that I put there before, so you can see that connected straight to the domain worked. It'll give you the same result as if you connect directly to the public DNS. And there we go. If you have any questions, anything that's unclear to you, please let me know in the comments. And that'll be it for this week.